everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing Kamahl's Legends. So Kamahl's Legends, Kamahl's Druidic Vow is one of my favorite cards ever. It's just so amazing. But there is one big, massive downside, and that is that it is a legendary sorcery. So legendary sorcery, it means you can only cast it if you have a legendary creature or planeswalker on the battlefield. And so that is actually a pretty big issue, but we're going to try it out with this deck. So you get to look at the top X cards of your library. You may put any number of land and or legendary permanent cards with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest into your graveyard. So if we have 8 mana, then we can put down we could dig for 6 and put any land or creatures or planeswalker or any legendary permanent onto the battlefield for free, or not for free, it's for the 8 mana that we spent. But this is so cool. Anything that costs X or 6 or less as well, so that's important. But with Incubation Druid, so this is the main difference in this deck from what it was before, is that we now have Incubation Druid. I was trying to look for other things in Ravnica Allegiance that really affected it, and I tried to splash red in here as well, and it was kind of fun a little bit, but it just wasn't quite what I was looking for. So I'm just going to go for the way that I actually like to build this deck. I like Selesnya. You guys know that from the last set. And so let's go ahead and try this out, see how it goes. Wish me luck, and yeah, here we go. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to fusiongamingonline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. Alright, up against Magic Scrub. So this deck, I did throw it together in like 5 minutes, and I haven't deck tested it a ton, so there is that. But as long as we just keep drawing perfect hands, we're going to keep it. So Blackblade Reforged is actually pretty fun as well. So the main reason I have that in is for all of our legends, it gets really good. We have Danitha in here, which a Blackblade Reforged on Danitha is phenomenal. It turns her basically into a Lyra without flying. And then there's just some really broken and fun things you can do with it altogether. All right, well, Marwyn. We are going to get down Marwyn here instead. Hopefully no removal. So Marwyn into double Incubation Druid. So actually, the other reason we were playing Blackberry Reforged is because we can put it onto Marwyn for really cheap, and it is just insane. So I think our biggest blowouts here, the Lightning Strike. I'm hoping they don't have ways to get rid of our all of our creatures here. So I'm actually going to, let's see here. Oh, man. So the biggest issue is if they are playing what's it called? The do 2 damage to all creatures that aren't pirates. I can't think of the name right now. Ooh, they are low on. Ooh. Man, so we can't play Kamahl's Druidic Vow here, but we are going to go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and put a counter here, so adapt. So we can't play Kamahl's Druidic Vow until we find a legendary creature. So now we need to play a legendary creature and play a massive Kamahl's Druidic Vow. So that is the goal. Goal of the deck. That's a legendary creature. So we, you know what? Let's go ahead and adapt first. So adapt. Play Multani. Has a 3/3 pass the turn. So hopefully they don't just kill it here. That would be very bad. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It does come back, so we just have to have a legendary creature out. But being able to put another counter on Incubation Druid at least gives us something else that we did. All right, perfect, perfect. So next turn we should just straight up win the game. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9 here. So we're going to play this untapped. So pay 2 life, 9, 10. So we can look at the top 10 cards of our deck and play anything that's not, yeah, we're going to put basically everything. So 6, 7, 8, I'm just making sure, so 10, yeah, X10, so. Yes! All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, oh man, both Urza's Ruinous Blast go to the bottom. So done. Do not hit decline there. Enters. All right, opponent says good game and passes the turn. It leaves. Yes. So yeah, that's that is what we want to do. All right, up against D Justice and the Justice. So if you guys will please subscribe to the channel and everything, it helps me out so much. We're gonna try to make this work again. Yep. We're gonna have to pay for Llanowar, which is bad against control or burn and all the aggro stuff, but we shall see. We shall see. All right, Swamp. All right, pay the 2 life Llanowar. So next turn, if they don't kill this, we have Incubation Druid into another Llanowar, and then we have, well, we have Lyra on the next turn, which is not bad. Kitesail Freebooter doesn't get anything here, but it's probably going to get pretty scared. So there is that. And I mean, this deck is decent by itself. Like, I'm playing a lot of stuff that we can ramp into and just play quickly. Like as a Talpa, for instance, is awesome. So a big blowout here is if they get they kill us with a Ritual set before we can play anything. So past the turn, we have 6 mana next turn. So hopefully at least get down to Lyra before they start doing anything really bad for us. And then hopefully a Kamahl's Druidic Vow, which would be perfect. All right, Ruin Raider. So gonna get their card draw going. Swinging with Kitesail. And trying to do that before they know this Lyra is coming down. All right, Siren Storm Tamer. So this is Pirates. Ooh, Barret is actually not too shabby either. That's a good thing to play later on. So let's go ahead and just get down the Lyra. Let's try to think if we can... Yeah, we're just going to Lyra. If they have an answer for it, then, I mean, then they have an answer for it. But then we actually get down Barret on the next turn, which could just cause a scoop. We actually get to play, put a counter onto Incubation Druid and then Barret. Oh, no, we don't. We need one more land. If we draw land, then we can do that. I mean, they can't do a whole lot here. Lyra's pretty good on turn 3. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so they play the Swamp. Let's see if they have the Ritual set. I mean, this deck shouldn't be playing it. Alright, so play Plains. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, actually wait. Cancel. Green. Z. Okay, on green. Yep. Adapt here. Play Baird. Swing it for 5, and now they can't even swing back for very much because we have Baird now. So Baird, if you don't know what it does, they have to pay 1 for each attacking creature. So it kind of turned off the Ruin Raider a little bit. They have to pay at least to be able to make that happen. But then they're paying mana to take damage and draw a card, which is still good. Don't get me wrong, but we're doing pretty good now. And they already saw that we have a Zetalpa coming down on the next turn. All right, so Ravenous Chupacabra. You have to kill the Lyra to have a chance here, but then we get to bring down a Zetalpa. And yes, very much fun for Jeffrey. All right, so they can still have Ross's Contempts and a few other things that are bad for us. They swing in with both here. There's no downside to blocking this Ruin Raider. It looks like they rush through that a little bit. Maybe they don't want the damage here. I think that was just a misplay. Which, I mean, I wish I could just take it and not let them, like... Alright, so they do cancel attacks. Alright, perfect. I actually need to find out how they did that. Maybe you press Z again, just like you do with lands. I'm guessing they're just trying to attack with this. Oh yeah, they can't pay for it. They're trying to attack in, but they can't pay because of Baird. Dude, you can't attack in. You have to have mana. All right, there we go. So Zetalpa, yes, we like Zetalpa. And now no attacks. Actually, this had vigilance, but it probably would have been traded. Yeah, that's fine. And we do want to keep the Baird. It's just so fun. This is fun. So mean. It's so me to be so mean. Actually, I'm really not. I don't play that mean very often. So you're looking for Kamahl's Druidic Vow. That is the main thing that we're going for now. Otherwise, we're just going to keep going to swing in with Zetalpa here. They found one answer for the Lyra. All right, so they swing in with one. They have to pay for it. All right, well, we will kill it. I'm guessing they're just trying to draw with Ruin Raider to try to find a Vraska's Contempt. And we need to find a Druidic Vow before we lose anything. I actually think I'm going to hold on to Amara just so we have a chance to play a legendary into a Kamahl's Druidic Vow. So I'm probably going to go Incubation Druid and give it counters next turn. All right, Grasping Scoundrel. So they're playing a big board, but they can't actually do anything with it. Daneth is awesome as well. All right, so Incubation Druid. Adapt. And should have kept white mana up. Well, that doesn't really matter. All right, and swing in for 8. And there we go. Opponent does keep it up. Alrighty. Oh man, this deck's fun. All right, here we go again against one random guy. And one thing to note, too, is that this deck obviously is more of a fun type of play deck. We're going to keep this. Daneth is actually pretty good here, and Urza's Ruinous Blast. So, Forest, pass the turn. This is definitely not a competitive one because competitive decks tend to play a lot more early game removal, which once they have removal for all of your ramp in the beginning, is just bad for you. All right, that's actually good. So this is another reason why I like Incubation Druid is it doesn't die to Fanatical Firebrand right away, which is great. Marwyn does, though, so we're going to have to find a way for them to get rid of that first. Danitha might do it. We'll see. Down to 18. I almost want to play this just as like another thing to draw to shock, because we're going to need to get this Kamahl's Druidic Vow doing something. But let's go Danitha. Pass the turn. And if this stays around a couple turns, it's amazing. But guessing it's just going to find a shock or, yeah, Wizard's Lightning. Oh man, now this Marwyn just dies. And it's the only thing we can play in our hand. Like, this is one issue with this is that's a bad hand. Do we even play this? Just pass the turn. I mean, we could stop them from doing damage with this guy for 3 mana. Alright, Goblin Chain Whirler. Anyway, man. Light up the stage, yes. Land. Oh, man. Alright, so we need to find something. Traxos would be amazing, actually. Urza's Ruinous Blast. Alright, well, I'm going to play the Marwyn. I'm going to hold up white mana like we have an answer to stuff, so that they might think otherwise about doing it. I'm guessing that they just Fanatical Firebrand kill it, though. Alright, Lightning Strike, yeah, we didn't have anything. Wizard's Lightning. It's more burn that's not at our face, though, but, I mean, this is just so bad. I debated on putting in a Settle the Wreckage just for this reason, is that this is the issue with legendary sorceries, is that you have to keep a creature on the battlefield, and against burn or things like this, it's so hard to do. Not only that, but it's, you know, legendary creatures, so you only have half of your deck then too, because you have to build ramp into this deck. All right, so play that. And it means we're not dead, but yeah, we're just gonna concede here. Yeah, that's the bad side of this deck, and I want to show that off to you guys because there is definitely a downside to playing with this. But yeah. All right, I got up against the Wabop, and fun names. All right, All right, we're gonna keep this. I kind of want to play Amara after the Marwyn, but we'll see if that happens. Play it, tap, pass the turn, and you know, and actually with the double tap land, it might actually happen. Depends on what they're playing. Depends. All right, so double tap, we are actually going to make that happen now. Yeah. Chart a course. So Johnny also puts ticks up on our Marwyn, which is good. So Marwyn, pass the turn. Hopefully no removal here. I'm guessing that this is Sultai control of some sort. All right, so planes. Imara. Get a counter. Don't kill it. Don't do that. A Johnny. And tick up. And please no Ritual of Soot. That would just ruin our day. This at least gets back Amara, which is good for Kamahl's Druidic Vow purposes. But if this resolves, this can be amazing. All right, so ooh, Repudiate. Interesting. Ooh, what is this? All right, Ravenous Chupacabra. That's bad. All right, so no Kamahls for Jeffrey this turn. We could do it for X3. Definitely not worthwhile. But we can tick up here and at least swing in.
You are capable of more than you assume.
And create a blocker for them, and then we can have March of the Multitudes to at least do stuff. I wanted to make sure I had March of the Multitudes in this deck, and we will pass the turn. Well, no ramp. I mean, we had the chance if they didn't have Ravenous Chupacabra, which, I mean, turn 4 is typically when bad stuff happens. All right, so resolve. What do they take here? The Amara. All right, resolve. All right, so they're probably going to swing in here. Do I tap down and kill it? I don't think so. We're going to block. And then we're going to play this X3. So I can put counters on more stuff. Yeah, we're going to do it. So we get 3 guys. We get to put counters on them and gain some life. Llanowar is interesting. All right, so Llanowar, I do want to keep Llanowar alive, but I'm going to act like I don't. So I'm going to put this and this here. We want to get down to Multani for next turn, but I don't think we attack here. Just say no attacks. We're trying to keep... So, I mean, if a Johnny gets to ultimate, then game over. Like, it's amazing. They're going to want to play our Amara, though. And they can't do all the things. All right, Chemistry Insight. So we get to ultimate with a Johnny. I don't think I've ever done that. All right, swings in. Yeah, we will trade. Absolutely. They probably want it in the graveyard, but that's fine. So ultimate. So now we get to create 3 cats on our at the beginning of your end step every turn now. So I mean, that's hard to beat. No attacks. So next turn we have a big Kamahl's Druidic Vow, we get to do it X5, which gets most of our deck, most things in our deck. Hopefully we don't just hit Zetalpa, and I can't remember if I have a second Multani or not. What would be amazing is hitting a Growing Rites. Alright, they play Amara. They play Hostage Taker, taking the Multani. Yep. Well, now that we just get to create cats every turn, man, we need to get a legendary person. Alright, Danitha's not bad. X2 is not worth it. All attack, hold back Llanowar. We're just going to start putting some pressure on. We get to create some blockers next turn anyway. And gaining life is at least worthwhile. They don't block one of these guys, huh? Man, ultimating the Ajani, thought... No! No! Don't take my Kamahls. Oh, you poop stain. That's just rude. Alright, draw another one. Oh my gosh. No! Alright, Marwyn. Yeah, I play Marwyn. All attack, hold back, hold back. Swinging for quite a bit every turn. I mean, honestly, we probably should wait another turn so that we can be doing 6 each turn. But because they can only block 3, so if we're swinging with more, we're at least doing more each turn. And it actually does speed up the clock ultimately to wait an extra turn. I don't think going to 9, getting up to that point, actually does anything for us. Alright, so Concoct. They get to put something onto the battlefield. A Tendershoe Dryad. Alright, so they get to create a lot of stuff too, but not as many as our cats, but they do more damage. Alright, so now we pass the turn. Create some more cats. So now we just need to... we just wait until we get to where we can have 11 of them. To swing past their stuff. Hostage Takers I've always been in between with, but they're doing pretty good here. Alright, Thought Erasure with our land. That's part of the reason I kept that in hand against discard. Chart, of course. Looking for removal, I'm guessing. If we find another Kamahl's Druidic Vow, it should be game over. They might have Rituals of Soot. I don't know. Another Marwyn. Boo. We're going to hold on to it, though. Pass the turn. So I think we just wait up and hold up to get a big board here now. We have 9, 12. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the next turn. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for a while. All right, Tubes hits Danitha. Surprised they haven't played our Multani yet. It's a big guy to play. Which Hostage Taker? It's this Hostage Taker. Well, play the Sunflower Groves that they know we have. And we need to stop drawing dead. They actually have a chance to come back from this if we keep doing that. I mean, we gain enough life off these guys. Like, at some point, it's worthwhile just to swing in for the life gain as well. But Tendershoe Dryad is really big and really bad. I'm glad they're not playing white for Deputy of Detention. That would be so frustrating. All right, so resolves. Yep. No more legendary guy for us. All right, so Zetalpa would be awesome. Lyra's not bad. So Lyra, Marwyn, and 5, 7, So no attacks. We have one more turn. They have to find an answer for Lyra, but even then, we just get to swing in and do so much damage that I think we're good. Like, they can never really attack at us at this point. We just, like, Johnny's has actually been amazing. Oh, crap. That changes things. They get to create, they can create 2 oozes every turn. And so now they're creating more creatures than we are. So Lyra at least still wins us the game. Actually, in fact, I think we just swing all in. Actually, I need to do math now. So we have 20 attackers. They have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blockers. So we do 4, so not enough yet. So go to combat, swing in with Lyra. Do we swing in with everything just so we have the chance to do it? No, because they get a big swing back. So we'll just swing at them and pass the turn. I think Zetalpa would be amazing here. They haven't shown a Varas's Contempt yet, have they? Yeah, they did, yeah. Not even that long ago. Alright, well, there's a big Multani. Chart, of course. Yep. Brilliant. They put a land to the graveyard. Grows the Multani. So Multani does have reach. That's an important thing to remember. I almost forgot again there. Ooh, Urza's Ruinous Blast. Is there a big downside to that? The downside is they still have a Multani. Alright, so all attack except for these 2. 22 attackers. And hopefully they don't have a negate here. They could just time out, which is kind of mean, but we're at least going to gain a ton of life. They can't really ever attack in with Multani as long as we have Lyra. If they have a negate, we might just be dead. No, we gain enough life. It should be fine. That'll be close. Alright, so they let 3 damage in. Oh man. Alright, down to 5. Take that, you. And then Urza's Ruinous Blast. And yep. Goodbye all of your board, except my stuff. Jerk. And pass the turn. And we get some cats. Nice. Yep. Yeah. It's not bad. They're down to 19 cards. I didn't even notice. That actually might win us the game there. Eldest Reborn. Destroy a cat. They get to get stuff back from the graveyard eventually. Do they have a Ravenous Chupacabra? Play Crafter. Destroy another cat. Do they have a Ravenous Chupacabra? They do. Turd monkeys. Alright, well... Temple Garden tapped. And... no attacks. Yep, discard a land. And, they've had to draw a lot here. So, Eldest Reborn, there's Varas's Contempt. So, Multani at least does quite a bit of damage, but if they swing in... ooh, they gain life back. How are they staying alive? They're staying in this game in the most ridiculous ways. Alright, play the forest, pass the turn. And we just gotta start building up our tokens again. And they can get our Lyra now. Or our Johnny. Ooh, end raise. Right, please go attacking. Oh, critic copy. That's a lot of damage, but it's not enough. Can they copy it again? Elder's Reborn. Right, destroy one of our blockers. You know, and with all the trample that they have a couple turns now. Are they going to come back from this? Like, what? Give me another Urza's Ruinous Blast. All right, so let's block the non-trample guy. First off, 20, 30, a million and a half. So which one's... I'm actually going to save this and not do it now. So just one block. I don't think we die. So block. They have vigilance with these guys. Down to 8. Oh my gosh. How did that happen? All right, Lyra. Lyra really doesn't do enough here, does it? No attacks. Get some guys. So the thing is we might be able to gain enough life to survive. So they're gonna. Oh man, Moltani's huge, mungus. Down to 12 cards. Oh my goodness. I don't know how. What? How are they winning? Like we. Oh, they just keep having the exact right answer for every moment, and it's been a little bit frustrating. But yeah, so I mean, we're dead on this one. Yeah, just too much damage. What? Like how? Oh. All right, so there you guys have it with Kamahl's Legends, and I love Kamahl's Druidic Vow. It's just one of the best cards ever. I was debating on maybe going up another one there, but the turn where we just had Urza's Ruinous Blast and Kamahl's in hand with no legendary is just so devastating. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck because it is so much fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. I did end on a loss there. I try not to end on a loss if I can, but I just felt like that game was super fun, and the fact that we lost with an Ajani's token and Urza's Ruinous Blast to destroy like their entire board. And they just came back by having exactly the right thing like every turn. And they did draw into like their entire deck to do it, but still like, oh, what? So fun. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much and goodbye. What am I doing?